If the World Were a Village by David J. Smith and Sheila Armstrong. Welcome to the global village. Earth is a crowded place and it's becoming more crowded all the time. As of the year 2008, the world's population was 6 billion. But numbers this big are hard to understand. But what if we imagine the whole population of the world as a village of just 100 people? In this imaginary village, each person will represent people from the real world. 100 people will fit nicely into a small village. By learning about the villagers who are here and how they live, perhaps we can find out more about our neighbors in the real world and the problems our planet might face in the future. Ready to enter the global village? Go down into the valley and walk through the gates. Dawn is chasing away the night shadows. The smell of wood smoke hangs in the air. A baby awakes and cries. Come and meet the people of the global village. Nationalities. The village stirs and comes to life, ready for a new day. Who are people of the global village and where do they come from? Out of 100 people in the global village, 61 are from Asia, 13 are from Africa, 12 are from Europe, 8 are from South America, 5 are from Canada and the United States, and 1 is from Oceania. More than half the people in the global village come from the most populated countries. Languages. The villagers greet one another in a babble of tongues. What languages do people of the global village speak? In the global village, there are almost 6,000 languages, but more than half of the people speak these 8 languages. 22 speak Chinese, 9 speak English, 9 speak Hindi, 7 speak Spanish, 4 speak Arabic, 4 speak Bengali, 3 speak Portuguese, 3 speak Russian. If you could say hello in these languages, you could greet well over half the people in the village. Ages. A ball flies by and the children cheer. There are many children in the village. A fifth of the villagers are 9 years of age and under. More than half are under 30. Religions. A bell chimes in a church. A wooden gong sounds at the temple, and a muezzin leads prayers from the minaret of the mosque. The villagers are called to worship. What religions do people of the village follow? There are Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, and some are non-religious. Food. The smells and sounds of the market draw you near. The tables are piled with fresh baked bread, vegetables, tofu, and rice. Chickens cluck and ducks quack. In a pen not far away, a cow moos at the passing crowd. Villagers have many animals. They help to produce food or are a source of food. There is no shortage of food in the global village. If all the food were divided equally, everybody would have enough to eat. But the food isn't divided equally. So, although there is enough food to feed the villagers, not everyone will be fed. Air and water. In most of the village, the air is healthy and the water is clean. But not all villagers are so fortunate. For some, the air and water are sourced by pollution, putting them at risk of diseases. Or water may be in short supply. Instead of turning on a tap, some villagers must walk long distances to find clean water. Schools. A school bell calls the young people of the village to school. But for some children, there is no school to go to, or they must work instead to help feed their families. The village in the future. What will our village be like in the future? And how fast will it grow? How many people will it be home to? Today, the village of 100 is growing at a rate slightly less than 2 people a year. Fortunately, groups such as the United Nations and many governments and private organizations are working hard to make sure that the village of the future is a good home for all who live in it. Their goal is a global village in which food, shelter, and other necessities are basic rights for all. The end.